back. We are in the Delta Daybreak kitchen. Your time right now is 6:18, and it is Friday, Financial Friday at that. Ike Trotter, thank you for being here.
Once again, we're here.
Yes, we are here again this morning. A lot to talk about, but we're going to start off with a national nonprofit organization.
Yes.
Can you tell us who it is and a little bit about it?
This organization is called the Life Foundation, which is an acronym that stands for the Life and Health Insurance Foundation for Education. It is a nonprofit organization, and its intent is to provide consumers information and availability about choices as it has to do with financial products of this type. And this month, the month of May, has been designated for several years as Disability Insurance Awareness Month. Okay. So the Life Foundation does a wonderful job, in my opinion, of getting the information out there about what are the issues to disability coverage and what should the consumer be thinking about as he or she considers those choices. Before we get into what they should consider, how do they go about getting all of this information out there to millions of people? Well, it's quite a job. They're a nationwide organization, and their job is through working with insurance companies to get the facts, to get the figures, to get what are the statistics and things like that, and then they very carefully craft a program that provides information to consumers. They have all types of PDFs that people can download. They have consumer booklets that talk about disability, and in the month of September we'll be talking about Life Insurance Awareness Month. They just do a wonderful job, Stephanie, to get the information out. Now, you did provide us with a little clip that we would like to show everyone, and we'll go ahead and do that right now, if you're up for that. Let's do it. All right.
And you protect your car in a variety of ways. Nice work. But what if you were to get in an accident?
Well, naturally, I've car insurance.
You love your house.
Indeed I do.
Your home is a valuable asset. And you go to great lengths to protect it. Good job. But you can't protect against everything.
Well, no worries. I have homeowners insurance.
And you love your paycheck.
Yes, I do.
That's a very valuable piece of paper. Your paycheck pays for all the things in your life. Your car, your home, and your everyday living expenses. Those guys look tough. But what if an illness or injury prevented you from working and your paycheck suddenly disappeared?
Well, of course. I have disability insurance.
Protect your paycheck with disability insurance.
So, protecting your paycheck.
Yeah. Stephanie, when you think about it, what is your most important asset? It's really not your car. No. It's a wonderful thing to have. It's not your home. It's not your possessions or your jewelry or that fishing boat, but it is your ability to get up every morning and go to work and get a check. And that's what the issues of disability protection are about, is to get people to think about what are the fundamental issues in life that I need to make sure that are protected against. And I think that the issues of disability coverage is critical for most of us.
What happens by some chance if you don't have disability insurance? Before we really dig into disability insurance, and we'll also pick this back up in the second segment, what happens to those people?
Well, first of all, if people are qualified, have enough working quarters, they can qualify for Social Security. Social Security does provide a ground floor of benefits, but the problem with Social Security is it normally takes a good while to receive it. It's about a 6-month waiting period, and most people say that can take an additional 2 or 3 months before you get that first check there. And the average Social Security payment last year was about $1,063. And when someone is disabled, that doesn't go very far. In fact, Stephanie, when someone becomes disabled, their expenses really don't stay level.
Right.
They actually increase.
You're right.
So another area that people could be protected by is through workman's comp. But then again, most of the statistics that the Life Foundation bears out is that most disabilities are not on the job, but rather off the job.
That never really thought about it that way.
But so those are two things that work real well. Obviously, the biggest source for most people of disability coverage is through your employer.
Right.
So it's important for people to find out from the employer that they have disability coverage.
Once again, we're talking about disability insurance, and I want to start off right now. Who needs it?
Anybody that makes an income needs disability coverage.
Okay.
If you're out making an income and you have the responsibility to make that house note, the car payment, food, groceries, clothing, then you need disability coverage. It's really that simple. Anybody that's making income needs to have it.
Now, you do need this then. We were talking about something just a minute ago before we came back from break.
Yeah, I was mentioning that, you hear in the news about judgments that occur when someone is involved in a car accident or something like that, and you wonder where they come up with those judgments of the person receiving $1, $2, $3 million. Well, basically they do that from using the tables that disability insurance companies use, and that is if somebody is disabled, then they factor in what that person's human life value would be over the number of years to come up with an estimate. For example, I was saying, Stephanie, before we came on, that a 25-year-old person that's making $50,000 a year, which is an awfully good income,
Right.
over a working career, that person could be expected to make some $3.8 million of income. So the purpose of disability coverage is to insure that amount.
Just not enough time to get all of this information. And where can the viewers go to look at it themselves?
The Life Foundation at www.lifehappens.org.
www.lifehappens.org. We'll be back in just 2 minutes.